I'm a little stoked right now because my garage is starting to look like a garage again. Just got done busting my tail, getting it all cleaned up. These are for sale, by the way. These are Hades stock tail lights in mint condition. You guys know I got the Euros on there, and they are for sale. I am willing to ship as long as you guys cover the shipping, but you know, these things go for like $300, $400 per side. If you want them, $300 right now, shoot me an email. And you just cover shipping, so it might be like $340. And I know I've been MIA for about 6 days now. Today's video, I gotta fill you in with some crazy, crazy news. So please watch this video in its full entirety. Just sit back for a little bit. Take everything I'm, gonna say to you in, and I want your thoughts on it. It's kind of one of those videos to where I need a response and kind of want to see what you guys think. When it comes to Lucifer, I know I said the next time you see this car, it will be running in pretty much first startup video. I lied, but I just had to go and show my garage because I finally snapped out of this like weird little funk that I'm gonna discuss to you in today's video, and what I believe is gonna be the solution, like the most important solution to this. But little blower guard there, pretty fire. I actually pulled the throttle body because I am going to paint it black. It was just kind of an eyesore, so paint that black. Tune is gonna be ordered. Boom, start a video coming soon. Don't wanna talk more about it. Before I fill you in on today's madness of an idea that I am going to try my best to make happen, so if you would, again, watch the video in its full entirety. Let's drop a like, guys. 1,200 likes on this video, make it happen, boom, you just clicked it, awesome. Today's video is gonna be partnered up with our boys over at Extreme Online Store. If you have a car you like to modify, pretty much anything under the sun, head to the link in the description, go check out the aftermarket parts they have. By using the promo code DBPSQUAD, not only are you helping and supporting the channel, but you're gonna save money on all orders forever. Link in the description, extremeonlinestore.com, and remember, at checkout, use promo code DBPSQUAD. Get your car something nice, it'll thank you, and all their products are pretty awesome, especially if you like some carbon fiber parts. And guys, this company might be a major role when it comes to this wild idea that I have. So sit back, relax, and take in what I gotta say. Make sure you guys are dropping comments down below throughout this video. I wanna hear the response. I wanna see where you guys are at with this whole idea, and it sounds super exciting to me, so I think you guys are gonna love it. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead, jump in Hades, and let's talk a little bit. I apologize if the footage is a little on the dark side. I do have the windows up. I have the exhaust closed so you can hear me a little more clearly. And yeah, to start off today's video, guys, I just want to ask how everybody is doing. I feel like I've been out of touch with my fan base within the last month or two. And it sucks, man, because I'll look back on videos of like, where it's beautiful weather, we're out doing car things, Lucifer's up and running, and I miss that era of DBP. And that's exactly why I feel like this video has to be made. And unfortunately, it's not on like the super entertaining, like cars meeting up and, but I gotta get this stuff off my chest, man. I gotta let you guys know what I'm dealing with and what my future plans are. Everybody that's been watching my channel knows Florida is my happy place, and it is my final destination when it comes to, practically moving in life. I've born and raised here, well, not born in Virginia, but I was born in Buffalo, got out of there when I was like 9 or 10, been living in Richmond, Virginia ever since. And I started everything here, all my businesses, the YouTube stuff, got my first cars here, and you guys have seen the whole journey on DerekBaranProductions, and that's all taken place here in Richmond. Moral of the story though is like, I feel Richmond just does not have anything else to offer me as far as growth, content, just getting out there and just doing new stuff. And it is driving me up a freaking wall because that's all I love to do is just go out, meet people, film, do stuff with the boys, and I just feel like I cannot do that anymore. I just simply cannot. So the initial plan to start making that jump towards Florida about 2 years ago was to get an apartment, which we did, and to get married. I knew I was gonna propose to Ramina, and getting married and throwing all that into the mix while trying to move our whole lives and stuff, I feel like that's just too much to bite off at one time. So our wedding is coming up in less than 60 days, which is crazy. And back 2 years ago when I said we were moving after our wedding, like getting that process started, that's at a halt right now. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing because you know, with this whole partnership with Romina and I have to also support what she does in life. And Romina actually just received an insane promotion at work. And, you know, to sum it up, this is one of many promotions. She's gotten quite a few of them within the last 3 to 4 years. She's been working with this company, and she is doing outstanding for her age. You know, when we moved to Florida, she can't take this job with her. They won't allow her to work remote, which is a bummer, because if that were the case, it would make things so much easier. But, you know, with what she does, she's trying to keep a good relationship. So when she does leave, she has like that experience of like these higher senior underwriters and managers under her belt. So when we do move, it's easier for her to get that same position and boom, straight back into the money she's making now. Kind of on the point to where we may have to stay in Richmond, Virginia a little longer, which, you know, it's hard for me because I want to get the F out of here and do what I do and make my living doing what I gotta do. You know, but for her, it's great. It's awesome news with the promotion she got. With that, here comes bullet number 2. I was just like, okay, so if I have to stay here another year in Richmond, Virginia, I figure something out to where I'm in Florida regularly. I got 2 Mustangs, you know, I make good money, and I can make that happen. Or option B is I'm going to literally lose my mind. I'm going to lose everything I ever worked for on this channel because Richmond is just not fulfilling the next step, the next thing I need to do and take care of to get to that next chapter, as I mentioned earlier. So I kind of started brainstorming option A, obviously, because I want to figure out a way to where this whole promotion and staying in Richmond, Virginia isn't going to affect me or having to force Romina to step away from what she's worked hard for. So I was thinking, okay, with the channel, I do pretty well with ad revenue. Like, I make a good living on ad revenue when I post. And the great thing about YouTube and YouTubers is brand deals. Man, brand deals are a huge benefit to a YouTuber. And I'm gonna be open with you all. On here, you know, with my channel at the size it is, I would say on average, I can charge about $600 to $700 per minute of an ad. So in the beginning of a video, if you see like, hey, check out this, like, we're paid for that. And I typically get about $600 to $700 on average, you know, and there is times though where I can make upwards to $1,500 a minute. So, you know, I was thinking, I was like, okay, what if Jake and I team up and we look for a spot in Florida? I've been looking 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2 cars, garage, and the prices for rent are, we'll say, tapping near that $2,000 mark. And Jake, I pitched this idea to him about going like 50-50 on this place to where if we do get it and we work with brands and brands want to sponsor the house and then we convert the house into the brand house, if that makes sense. So it's nonstop promotion. We run our advertisements for this business, brands, what have you. And at the end of the day, I could drive Lucifer down to Florida, leave the car there. He could drive Apollo or Thor down to Florida, leave the car there in the garage, and we could fly in once a month because I looked and plane tickets booked out like monthly are like $215 round trip to Florida. And to me, that would be 1,000% worth it, and I would be able to get what I had to get done. You know, flying in once a month and doing my car content, running my businesses, doing my merch, brand deals, blah, blah, blah. It would just excel even more. And it's kind of a weird thing to think about that I truthfully might end up getting a house with Jake in Florida as a temporary home. Because I think that's my only option. I really do. And if you guys have you know, any other ideas or suggestions, recommendations, please, by all means, drop them down below, because visiting Florida and driving the car each time isn't going to happen for me. That is just way too much. You know, once in a while, that's fine, but I need something to where I pack my bag, I fly in, I got Lucifer sitting in the garage with the car cover on, ready to rock for a full week in Orlando. Jake, same thing. You know, we fly in together, bam, knock out our whole entire ordeal throughout the week, get our content done, meet up with people, throw meets, throw events, sell merch, blah, blah, blah. You guys get the idea. Fly home, take care of business. I got my second business, Define Social, that I'm running here. And not to mention Romina, she gets to keep her job and absolutely kill it while staying in Virginia. And it just makes the most sense, because if you fly to Florida, you're spending plane ticket money, and then if I want to go and just hop on a hotel, dude, it's like $200 a night for a hotel. So it's kind of, I'm leaning towards just trying to work a way to get a house, to be honest with you. And it makes sense. It makes total sense for what I do, for what Jake wants to do full time. And he can handle everything in Maryland with his family business, and you know, him and I can handle our stuff when we fly into Florida once a month. And at $213 with a place already paid for, it's kind of a no-brainer. And I'll leave a car there. It'll free up a garage payment here. And, you know, it'll be a nice way to edge into the Florida lifestyle, learn the area, understand, you know, how we're going to, you know, get to point A to point B. And that's everything in Virginia to Florida when that time comes. And it's kind of my game plan. I definitely think it's doable, and if I could pitch this to, you know, some brands that are on board, because I work with brands now that, you know, send me a lump sum of money at the first of the month, and if, you know, if I have to take a pay cut out of my initial check each month, it's almost worth it, because I feel like I'll just be able to excel so much more. It's legit starting over in a sense. Each week, like I'm there, is like just learning something new, a new opportunity, and just kind of like a way to get my foot in the door with Florida, because I'm driving myself crazy here. I really am. And yeah, I need to figure something out. This is something I believe would work, and I believe you guys would absolutely love to witness, because it's Florida, man. It's Florida with Mustangs, and having Lucifer, Apollo, or Thor in Florida like full time, and we just fly in with a bag and we're ready to rock. And you know, we're not renting cars, we're not borrowing other people's cars, like they're ours, and we can let them shine while they're in Florida. Would just be, it's almost perfect in my opinion. So I definitely want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what, you know, what kind of concerns you guys would have with us doing that, and what you see going wrong. You know, as far as like the brands being on board, obviously everything would be under contract. Like it would just be like a safety net for us. And if we did like a 12-month trial just to kind of see like how they benefit from it, because at the end of the day, like when we do these brand deals, these companies make money. Like, you know, for example, the brand deal you saw with Extreme Online Store in this video, they're a big partner of the channel. And, you know, you guys should definitely go check them out, buy something for your car, because it helps me in the long run. And, you know, if a company like that wants to get on board with it, then it could be a pretty big money grab for them in their business. So it's just, you know, it's business at the end of the day. It's just how it works, guys. But, yeah, I wanted to share that with you all. And I think it's something that Jake and I are really going to pursue. And the icing on the cake / cherry on top is Ben is moving to Florida with us. So if we end up snagging a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, you know, two-door, 2-garage, whatever, Ben could move there permanently. If he decides to transfer to Mercedes-Benz in Orlando or something, he could move there permanently. And then it's just like we would see him once a month, every month. So it would work pretty nicely, I think. He could watch over everything, and he'll have his own privacy, his own house, essentially. So that's where I'm at with it. I do greatly appreciate everybody that, you know, gives us some feedback on this kind of topic, but I think this is going to be like what I'm going to work towards. And if I have to damn near sell everything that's bullshit-wise in my life to make it happen, I don't see no other option. I really don't. And I can't make Romina be like, no, we're moving next year. I can't really do that, because she's worked very hard. She went to school she has a killer job. You know, she's just helping in my future as well. And yeah, it's kind of where I'm at with it, boys. And I hope it kind of excites you because, you know, I think I can make that happen. I really do. And just the thought of it, it gets me excited again. It gets me excited about this YouTube stuff, knowing that I have another home in Florida and I get to look forward to it once a month. And, you know, if my family wants to go there on vacation, if my friends want to go there on vacation, you know, I'll just toss them the keys to my house and bada bing, bada boom, they can enjoy it just like we do. So yeah, we got to make it happen, boys. And I just want to thank you all so much for those of you that stuck around for this video. I know it was kind of long and out there, but got to share what's going on in my big old dome. Thank you all so much. And if you like the idea, let's hit our like goal of 1,300 likes. I absolutely love y'all so much, man. We got to make some changes though to get stuff interesting, to change some things up and make things fresh. As far as Richmond, Virginia, I'm super fortunate for it. You know, the state is a lot better than Buffalo, New York when it comes to weather and opportunity, but I just feel like I've totally outgrown this and I have to move on with, you know, keeping the old lady in mind, because if it were me, I'd probably just pack my shit and roll. But, you know, I got the best partner in the world, and I definitely, that's not an option, just to pack up my shit and roll without her and leave her in the dust. But you know, visiting once a month though to go do my work, I think is very fair, because Romina, you travel for work too, so it's only fair, right? We will talk to you later this week. I probably have a video dropping Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's the goal. I'm trying to get back on 3 videos a week. It's just so difficult. Yeah, but we're gonna make it happen. Much love, fam. Y'all have a blessed rest of your day. Go check out the latest videos if you haven't checked them out, and we'll talk to you later.